Ayan, good morning everyone. Ayan, so I'm just gonna be checking the technicals. Baka magka-problema na naman tayo sa microphone, but I don't think so today. Mukhang okay naman. I was able to prepare early. So yeah, I think okay naman ngayon. So yeah, good morning everyone and good morning to my daughter Laika. Ayan. So I'm gonna be today we're gonna be talking about my picks for today. On the stock market, PSEI, especially green kahapon. So it's holding the support. So that's good. So right now, if you notice my picks, I hope you went to my website para makita ninyo yung picks. My possible bagger picks are still there, and then there are good picks today, especially blue chips. I prioritize on blue chips because it's PSEI that we're talking about. So yung blue chips talaga ang titignan natin. So I prioritize on majority of them are blue chips, and those blue chips are showing good signs. So we're gonna be talking about them today, and in yung topic natin sa PSCI today. And also, now's case against the ICT. What is the case about, and what are the possible effects of it kay Now? Most especially, kasi maraming pumapasok kay Now. Also, anong effect nito sa third telco, serye, overall, right? We're gonna be talking about that, right? So before we go to that, I'm gonna be reading your requests and your your what do you call this requests and greetings ninyo. Ayan. If you have anything to, if you want to greet anyone, post it in the comments. If you want me to do charting a chart, you want to check the chart of a certain stock, please post it in the comments because after the discussion, we're gonna be having a charting discussion later on. Ano yung magandang entry, ano magandang strategy, maybe we can talk about that. So post it in the comments. Before that, sa mga bago lang ngayon, please subscribe to my channel, and a little request, a favor of mine in return, kindly share the video. Yan, share nyo sa wall ninyo, sa Facebook walls ninyo, and to your trading groups para maraming newbies, right? Our goal here is to help newbies, diba? Yan, yun yung mga magagaling na traders, right? Just share it to to your walls and your groups para yung mga newbies doon malaman nila na may ganitong program, and then they can see this. Also to your walls para yung mga kaibigan ninyo, mga friends niyo dyan, they're gonna be if they see this program and you're into it, and they can see the potential of investment here, this can spark their curiosity in the stock market at magsisimula na sila. So kindly share this to your walls. Yun lang yung request ko in return sa inyo. Again, sa mga hindi pa nakapag-subscribe, please subscribe to my channel. Let me just double check my audio. If you want to greet anyone, post it in the comments. If you want me to do charting you want to check the chart of, and I think okay naman. If you have any issues sa stream ninyo, let me know, alright? So I can adjust it, right? Joel Igaris, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika, good morning din. Yan, number 1 si Joel ngayon. Laging number 1 si Joel eh. Ella Montefalco, good morning. Joey Tanael, good morning din. Techi P, good morning. Noel Palo, good morning. Alright, Carla Garcia, good morning din. Mark Mabanta, good morning. Happy earnings, everyone. Richard Gallianero, good morning, sir. Rain Jeo, good morning, Sir Lloyd. ECP nag-stock rights offer sa preferred. Ano ba kaya ibig sabihin yan? Stock rights offering is basically normal. Normal lang naman yan for a company for fundraising. Especially right now sa ECP is they're gonna be participating in the third telco bid, diba? So they are gonna be needing funds, and that's one way of a company to earn funds. They're gonna be selling their stocks. So ano ibig sabihin niyan? Usually pag after na stock rights offer bumababa yung presyo, but kasi law of supply and demand, dadami na supply doon. If marami nang hahawak na stocks, mas marami nang mabibenta. So, yun, usually bumababa. But this one is for third telco, so I don't think this is gonna affect that much. But yeah, there's something behind that. We're going to talk about that also. Irvin Eligido, good morning, sir. Addison C, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good morning. Telco Serie Episode 3 soon. Yes. May Telco Serie naman ngayon si Now ang nagsimula ng drama ngayon. Alright, so we'll talk about that in a while. Raymold, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Ano po ba ang mga listed company sa PSE nakasali sa third telco bid? Ang kasali sa third telco bid is teka lang Ang kasali sa third telco bid is now, right? Kasi bumili sila ng PTNT. Andyan yan sa stocks. ISM somehow is linked kasi and ECP, yun yung rumor si ECP ifo-fund nila. So, yeah, ISM, ECP, now, PTNT, kaso nga lang PTNT is still, what they call this, ano pa ngayon? Natanggal pa ngayon si PTNT. TBGI, I don't know if they're gonna be continuing they're gonna be continuing with the telco bid. Ang alam ko sa TBGI, ang gagawin na lang nila is they're gonna be partnering up. Kung sino man ang magiging third telco, sila yung gagawa ng mga cell site. So, that's good. That's good business. We talked about that yesterday. And look at TBGI now. Umakyat sa kahapon, di ba? It hit support. Sayang hindi ko na-recommend yan kahapon. But it went high a lot, right? Ang biggest winner kahapon was ISM. I told you guys, ISM, they have so much money and they can do so many things with that 4 billion, right? So, yeah, ISM, I'm gonna be talking about ISM today. And IRC nga pala, right? So, si IRC, hindi ko nasulat ngayon. But then again, IRC is okay. We're gonna be talking about IRC also. Michael Renz Valdez, good morning, Sir Lloyd. LR po at CLC. And I'm gonna be writing that down. Oh, you two good winners kahapon si LR and CLC, right? LR and CLC. I'll write these down. So, yung mga request ninyo. LRCLC. Uy, si Bubuyog, si Jollibee kahapon, lakas ng akyat ni Jollibee kahapon was 3%. So, ako pumasok ako, nag-average down ako noong 252. Bumagsak pa siya and then nag-recover. Really, I don't really need to worry about GFC. Remember, I recommended GFC 2 days ago. Is that 2 days ago? Because I saw GFC looking good. Malapit na siya sa support. And bumagsak pa. It broke support but not that much. So, okay lang yun. Really. Right? So, yeah. It did bounce strongly yesterday. So, I think that's already good for JFC. Right? So, we'll talk about that. LR and CLC. Techi P, your thoughts about now? We're gonna be talking about that. Techi, Mark Australia, good morning, sir. Good morning too. Preview of episode 2 kahapon. Bakit mahina ang MRC dyan? Patience lang. It's really because the market is bearish, right? Alam nyo naman ang nagdadala ng MRC. MRC. And MRC, bakit mahina? Everything is speculative, right? Si PTNT kasi hindi pa naglalabas ng hindi pa sila naglalabas ng strong move. They're not very vocal about their bid. Kaya, yun, si MRC humihina, right? So, ready your cut loss lang kay MRC, okay? If ever pumasok kayo dyan. MRC is showing weaknesses, but it's now at a very strong support. So, if ever it breaks that, you can cut your losses. I told you even before, MRC is something speculative. So, really don't guarantee, don't really hold on to it that much. If it's time for cutting your losses, you cut your losses, okay? For MRC. Right? Everything right now, kahit si Now, kahapon umakyat si Now. So, if papasok kay Now or kay ECP, wag laking pera. Right now, everything is speculative. And speculation is gambling, right? You're gambling your money away. So, if you don't want to lose a large amount, a big chunk of your money, don't gamble it away. Right? Don't put large amounts on speculative stocks. These are speculative stocks for now. We don't really know sino mananalo pa as of the moment. Right? So, yun. Konti ingat lang. Mel Dizon, good morning, Sir Lloyd from Singapore. And mga kapatid natin, mga OFWs from Singapore, mabuhay po kayo. Good morning, Mel Dizon. Dave Guapo Daddies, good morning, Sir Lloyd, watching from South Korea. Ayan, annyeonghaseyo. And Gray Pagalan, good morning, Sir Lloyd. MRC po, we'll talk about MRC. Right. I know andyan yun sa MRC sa picks ko. So, for me, MRC is good, right? I already sold half of my MRC, so I'm holding on to the other half. I'm checking out a reversal. If ever I can see a reversal, I'm gonna use that other half to buy more MRC. Pero hindi siya malaking amount. It's not a big percentage of my port, right? I don't want to gamble my entire port, right? Argel Mendoza, good morning, Sir Lloyd. STI, IRC. Let's talk about IRC today, right? IRC, STI. Sino pa yan? BDO. Yan, BDO. Right. So, Darren Boa, my buntag Sir Lloyd, thank you for doing this every day. Dami mong natutulungan talaga. God bless you and your family. Thank you so much then, Darren Boa. You're welcome. Right, Ferds Baltazar, good morning, sir. Good morning then. CLC, from Techipi, CLC MPI. MPI is looking good. I'm just waiting for the retracement of MPI before really recommending it. Sorry, what was that? Right, Vita or TBGI. Vita or and TBGI. CLC, MPI, Vita or, nandiyan naman si or, and TBGI. Right, morning sir from Jason. PXP, let's check PXP out. Kumusta yun si PXP? Nagka-consolidate si PXP. If you can see PXP chart, tignan natin yung chart mamaya. Si PXP, I believe ano yun. I'm monitoring PXP. It's stabilizing. Bollinger Bands is starting to constrict. Isaac Sarmiento, somehow your message was retracted. Sorry about that. Justin Salvador, Mang Buntag, Sir Lloyd, just here. Pasilip po kay Annie, SSI, if medyo overbought na. RSI still looks bullish. Right, Annie and SSI. Alright, let's check them out in a while, right? Ayun. So, si SSI, nag-aantay lang ako na retracement kay SSI ulit, right? Nanalo na yung mga tao. Yun yung sinasabi ko, breakouts. Konting ingat sa breakouts, okay? Kasi, breakouts on a bearish market usually do not hold. And yun, after the breakout ni SSI, nagka-sell off agad, right? So, antay na naman tayo ng, what do you call this? Antay na naman tayo ng bounce niya, right? Jason, now, that's our topic today. Si SSI, also, we'll talk about that. Genesis Soriaga, good morning Sir Lloyd, TBGI and RSC po. Yan, we'll talk about I'll write down TBGI then. So, TBGI, hindi ko muna sinulat sa TBGI ngayon kasi malaki ng panalo ni TBGI kahapon. So, medyo high na yung risk. What I want to do is, I'm monitoring TBGI. Put TBGI in your watch list and watch it every day. Look for your entry, right? Or you can try to bargain. Pwede nyo tignan si TBGI ngayon. Pwede kayo mag-bid at a lower price. At least maka-bargain kayo. Right? I have a video about bargaining. If you don't know how to play bargains, right? If you don't know how to bargain yet, kailan ka magbo-bargain, when to do it, not to do it. I have an episode on the Daily Grind about bargaining. When to do it and when not to do it, right? Watch that. Please watch that. TBGI right now is something you need to bargain before you want to enter. Or wait for the retracement if you want, right? It's either that. So, yun. Depends on your strategy, right? Asa na ako? Jason is asking about food. I'll write that down. Jason, God bless po, sir. God bless you too. Genesis Riaga. Antonio De La Cruz, good morning, sir. Nag-hammer doji ang PSEI, sir. Possible reversal, M-wide, sir, please. Yes, we're gonna be talking about that in a while, si PSEI. Maganda kasing movement ni PSEI ngayon. It held the support, right? So, yes, may hammer tayo for PSEI. So, somehow that's a good sign. Magandang pangitain. But we really are not out of the woods yet. So, we really can't tell. Let me just go on full screen sa sa chart ko para mas makita ninyo. Right, mamaya. Alright. Eduardo Arcoy, good morning, Sir Red. Good morning din. M-wide pala. Yung M-wide. Yeah, M-wide is a good company. It's just that really the market is bearish. At Eduardo Arcoy, good morning. Bloom. Yan, si Bloom, nasa list ko ngayon. Bloom is holding on to that higher support. So, that's a very good entry. Sir, yung now, kamusta? We'll talk about now. Noel Taranco, good morning, Coach. Ano thoughts niyo about ATN? Kung bakit bumaba? Dahil lang po ba sa bearish ang market o may bad news? Salamat. Yes, bearish market, most definitely. Wala namang bad news si ATN. It's just that the market is bearish. Kaya sabi ko sa inyo, get in ATN for long term. Mahirap i-trade yan, especially with the mining scare na nangyayari. But overall, I'm looking at ATN for long term. Huwag niyong gaanong titignan yung charts if you're into long term. I tell you, the charts will only mess up your mind. If you're into a stock for long term, wag kayo tingin sa chart. Don't let the chart affect you because it will don't let the chart affect you because it will mess up with your mind, and then baka lumabas ka sa stock na yan, and then who knows, biglang umangat. Remember the nangyaring na shake off kay ATN, bumaba siya bigla, ang daming natakot. It's because they kept watching the chart, and if you're in it for long term, nag-reversal lang si si ATN bigla, di ba? I want to share my screen, di ba? Remember this day? Etong green na ito, bumaba masyado si si ano to 1.07 kasi nagbentahan ng mga tao. And those who are in long term, right? If you know your strategy, those who went in kay ATN for long term caught it because people are afraid. If people are afraid, that is when you buy. Right, people were afraid here, and you know that's fundamentals of ATN already. Right, I've been sharing the fundamentals of ATN for a lot already. You need to know the company by heart to add to your conviction when you get in a stock. So ATN, yan, nung bumagsak siya when people were afraid, that's when the good traders, the good investors were aggressive because they're selling at 1.05. Napakamura na yan for the projected price natin kay ATN. So yeah, yun, ganun yung nangyari. Right now, bumababa siya. I think this is normal. Baka mag-double bottom. And then if it's gonna bounce, I'm just gonna be buying more, right? So that's what you do with ATN. Right, so, but we'll talk about ATN more in a while. Wala namang bad news. Steve Gordon, good morning po, Sir Lloyd. ICT, please. Thank you. Right, I'll write that ICT down. Ang ganda na, ang laki na ng inangat ni ICT since we caught it at the bottom, right? Thank you po. You're welcome. Phantom Vlogging, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Sobrang bumaba naman si XRP. At pagkatapos nung swell, nawala rin yung buyers, yeah, si XRP. Bumagsak din yan. It's really not, I don't really like the crypto movements that much, right? But there is kay Bitcoin, there's a strong support kaya nagbet ako sa support because yeah, even if you don't like the stock or the item you're buying or the company you're buying, it will still move with diba? So yeah, kaya nagbet ako for Bitcoin because it's been holding on to that 6K support for very long, right? Wag now muna from back edge. Yes. That's my sentiments today. Wag muna kay now. We're gonna be talking about that more in a while. Tom Mussolini Fernan, thank you, Sir Lloyd, for bringing your kindness to everyone. You're welcome, Tom Mussolini. Right. Kim Anatalio, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Or po, maraming salamat. We'll talk about or in a while. Uni Nani, good morning. Aba, or PHA and IDC. Dami. Right, IDC. Let's talk about IDC. Di ko na kamusta ngayon si IDC. Bumababa si IDC kahapon. Let me check IDC. Uy, bumaba si IDC. It even broke, it even went to its major support, diba? So, yun. Si IDC, nag-wait for the bounce tayo. So, we'll wait for the bounce. It's at a very strong support right now. So, this is very good right here. So, this is the support of IDC. Right here, this is the major support right here. 1, 2, 3 times that was hit, and it always jumps when that was hit. So I guess this is okay for IDC. Let's just wait for the bounce really before we really want to get in kay IDC. Right, Tom Mussolini, you're welcome. Yan, Jeric and Aranyega, good morning, Sir Lloyd. VLL po. Let's write down VLL. Right, Bjorn, Tulosngi. Right. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Thoughts on Now and ISM? We'll talk about that. SDV Traders, good morning. Now, BCore MRC, please. Thank you. So, now, BCore MRC, please. All right. Now, BCore. So, let's see BCore MRC. And then naman si MRC sa lista. So, we'll talk about that in a while. Benoit, good morning, Sir Lloyd. And to everyone, MRC, JFC, and SMPH, please. Ayan, si SMPH. Andyan sa pick ko ngayon si SMPH, right? So, that's okay. MRC, JFC. Si JFC din andyan, right? So, sir, gawa na po kayo ng book. Yes, I'm working on a book right now, right? My workshop, for those who really can't join the workshop, I'm gonna be putting that in a book. So, for those who wanna have access to workshop in a book form, they're gonna be having that access soon, right? So I'm already starting on the book. Thank you, Tichi, for the suggestion, really. And thank you so much. Kaida Merindo, good morning, Sir Lloyd. ATN and MRC po. ATN and MRC, right? Hops, sir, eject na ba kayo now? I would say yes because of the bad news, because this now is a news-driven stock. And apektado siya mag-aano sa news. And this is bad news for now, right? It's almost 8:40. We're gonna be talking about that in a while. STV Trader, good morning, Sir Lloyd. ATN, IMI, and LTG. IMI and LTG, kamustahin natin. These two. Right. Resty Javier, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Ion and Vita po. I'll write down Ion also. Ion. Right. Swing Trader. Sir Lloyd, good morning po sa inyo. Good morning din. Ask po sana namin paano at saan po natin makikita ang volatility ng bawat stocks. Please po, for volatility, I use Bollinger Bands, right? I want you to check out my Bollinger Bands video, right? You can see the volatility using Bollinger Bands. That's why I love Bollinger Bands. Look at that. If these blue lines right here, yung nakikita nyo sa screen niyo right now, here, these blue lines, this is the upper Bollinger Band, and this is the lower Bollinger Band. The yellow one is the MA20, right? Now, Bollinger Bands is, pag they're further apart from each other, that means the stock is volatile. If the bands are constricted, very near each other, they're not volatile. They're very stable as of the moment. Look at this right here. At this point, the volatility of the stock is just 2.95% going up. On the Bollinger Band, that is very far apart from each other. This is how volatile it is. It can move 35% up in just 2 days. That's how volatile the stock is. But also at the same time, negative side, look at that, from the top to the bottom, it moved 15% in just 3 days. So that's how volatile the stock is, right? So I use Bollinger Bands to check out the volatility of a stock, right? Good morning, sir, from Nico NPD. Swing Trader Trans. Please go to my video about Bollinger Bands. There's a more, what do you call this, more intensive instructions about Bollinger Bands there, right? Neil Caperina, good morning, Sir Lloyd, from NSW, right? Good morning sa inyo dyan. Right. Luiran Venus. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Ayan, San Miguel, right? Bullish top of the morning to you, Sir Lloyd, from Timbuktu, New York. Wow. Morning. Good morning, RCB. This is from Aldwin Christian, RCB. So, I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna stop for now kay Aldwin muna, right? RCB. And siya lang muna ha. It's already 8:40. It's time to start our discussion today. Alright, first up is PSEI. Let's talk about PSEI. Look at the chart of PSEI yesterday. Sorry, layo. Asan na? Just click this. Ayan. So, yeah, PSEI yesterday, it's a hammer. It's a red hammer. But overall, this is a higher low than the previous low, right? I think this is gonna be okay for PSEI. I can't really know for sure, but somehow we are showing bullish levels for PSEI already, right? The support is going down, but RSI is already starting to go up. So meaning the volume is starting to pick in and sellers are not selling that much anymore. So this is compared to before dito na napakababa talaga. So this is looking good for PSEI, right? So I think this is the area that we are looking at, 7,000. This will be our support, the 7K, right? So I guess we're looking good. I can't really say for sure, but somehow PSEI is already showing us slowing down of the downtrend. And compared to these candlesticks right here, nag-spike siya. After the spike, bumaba, made a support right there, and then bumaba pa. But look at the red bars. It's getting smaller and smaller. So meaning mas lumiliit na yung momentum ng selling, right? So that's good for PSEI. So I think this is our support again now. So I'm now looking at good companies again. It's time to bargain, look for bargain again, right? So yeah, we'll talk about the position picks that I have for today. Before we go to that, we're gonna be talking about the topic today, which is Now, right? Now, as you know, filed a case against Now filed a case against DICT because for them kasi they pointed out that there is an insertion of new requirements not taken up during the public hearing in yung Number 1, 700 million participation security. Hindi daw na-discuss yun. Number 2 is the 14 to 24 billion performance security. And 3 is the 10 million non-refundable appeal fee are barriers to their entry. Right? So, yeah. Pumalagsin now doon because they weren't expecting these things, right? Because let's face it, now is a small player, but they're doing their best. That's why they're very vocal because they're a small player. Kaya these kinds of requirements are very painful for them, right? And hindi nila napaghandaan ito, right? Now has maliit lang ang cap now, so may problema doon. And yun, that's a problem with now as of the moment. That's one. Somehow meron silang tama. What is the effect of this, Kai? The third telco bidding as a whole. I think this is gonna further delay the third telco, really. So yeah, baka mamatay na naman ang third telco today, ang telco ng mga companies today because of the delays na naman. Usually, if you hear delay sa third telco, yung mga telcos are gonna go down. So I am not recommending any telcos for today. Meron akong konti. Sino ba sa telco ang nandyan? Si ECP. Kasi maliit pa naman yung bounce niya. Andyan si ECP. The bagger picks, andyan pa rin naman si ISM. Yung bagger picks ko, these are based on, there was someone who asked yesterday, anong kaibahan ng bagger picks and position picks for today? Ang bagger picks kasi, I just realized the right answer. The bagger picks kasi is based on fundamentals of a company. Right, I'm basing this on the fundamentals. Yung position picks for today naman this is fundamentals plus the technical analysis, right? So, yeah. Yun yung difference nila. Yung position picks for today na picks natin, GFC, ECP, ALI, SMPH, PLC, MER, MBT, DMW, BPI, Bloom, and SEB. These have good technical analysis as of the moment. And definitely, I always pick out those who have good fundamentals ng mga companies. For especially yung mga picks ko are for newbies, di ba? Yan, so, yan. Anong mangyayari sa third telco serye? Baka mawalan ng momentum. Ang ganda ng momentum kahapon. Si ECP umakyat, si NAO umakyat, si ISM, sila TBGI nagsiakyatan. Diba? So, there was momentum in the telco industry, but then again, itong news na ito lumabas. So, I guess that this is the blocker of that momentum. So, this is kind of bad, right? This is bad because we really needed the third telco player to be really to come up faster. So, I hope may intervention dito si President Duterte because this is gonna further delay the telcos na gusto niya sana mangyari kaagad. So, somehow this is bump in DICT. We'll wait for their side of the story kung sino ba talaga may kasalanan. But yes, somehow si Mel Velarde has a point naman na hindi naman na-discuss ito sa previous na sa public hearing nila, right? So yes, now what is the effect nito kay Now? Bad. I can only say bad, right? Bidding, especially these kinds of moments, right? Pogi points to Pogi points talaga ang bidding, di ba? So you have to really be, I don't know if you have tried bidding for a project, but if you have tried bidding for a project, kaya nangyayari yung mga corruption na yan yung mga pera binibigay sa mga sino nagbe-bid. It's, let's face it, it's pogi points, and that's way of doing pogi points, diba? So it's all about pogi. I'm not talking about the money that's gonna be given to them. I'm talking about the pogi points right now. Yun yung point ko. It's about pogi points, and this right now, what Now did, is gonna leave a bad taste to the sa head ng sa bidding body, right? So sa in charge sa bidding, diba? So this is gonna be leaving a bad taste to them, and I think this is minus pogi points kay Now to win, right? So that's bad. So what will happen to Now today? I guess Now is gonna drop. The prices of Now is gonna drop today, since this will lessen their chances of becoming the third telco player, right? So that's somehow bad, right? Sorry sa mga supporters kay Now. Nothing personal. This is what I think So I think now it's gonna be gapping down today. Pag open ng market, baka magbentahan yung mga tao before the drop really spikes talaga. So because this is gonna be bad for now. Yan, so yeah, konting ingat kay now today. So that's about the issue kay now. That's my 2 cents. If you know anything, if you think you think I'm not right, if you have your own point of view, please share it to the comments. We can try to discuss it, alright? So, yan, PSEI, we already talked about PSEI. PSEI is looking good, but we are not out of the woods yet. I know, meron akong picks, but I don't want you guys, if napapansin nyo, I don't really want to recommend things on this bearish market because it's not really good for trading, especially sa newbies, right? Ang audience ko kasi are newbies, right? And in these kinds of market, na bearish market, konti lang ang mga investors, right? It's good to practice trading on a bullish market because you can actually bullish and bearish market, knowing if the market is bullish and knowing if the market is bearish should be part of your of your analysis of the market. If you see the market as bearish, then try your best not to trade as much as you can. Right? Pumosisyon lang kayo sa mga magagandang stocks. Right? So, mga speculative stocks, those are the things that you can really get in. So, knowing that the market is bullish and bearish should be part of your study of the market. If it's bearish, then don't trade that much. So, meaning bearish kasi puro traders ang mga andyan. Magchuchupitan yung mga yan. And mga traders kasi, they're gonna be holding on to their stocks. It's not just for today or baka ilang araw lang. So, you can't really expect the stock to really rally up that much, right? So, yun. With that, you have to stay light. Right? Stay light meaning konti lang ang ilalagay mo na pera. Right? Maliit lang if you wanna trade. Right? Maliit lang. Yes, maliit ang earnings mo, but that's okay because this is a bearish market. Also, if it's time to take profits, or if magba-breakout yan, then take your profits, right? Even if mag-breakout, just sell half because usually on a bearish market, the breakouts usually do not hold, right? Especially yung top side na breakout, okay lang yung mga breakout na nasa baba, right? So, okay lang yun sila. Anyways, mababa naman yung presyo, but usually yung mga presyo na mataas na ng breakout, usually bumabagsak na yan. So, konting ingat dyan, right? So, yun. That's for PSEI. I'm gonna be talking about my bagger picks now. Let me open the chart. Ayan. So, the chart. Let's go to PHA. Kamustahin natin si PHA. Yesterday, nagka-shake off kay PHA. Again, this stock is fundamentally based. Overall, napakamura ni PHA. Yes, bumabagsak siya. But look at that. Those people who know the fundamentals of PHA bought it kasi maraming natakot. Nung nagkabentahan kapon, it went to -9 and then maliit na lang yung negative niya ngayon. Right? PHA, these are the dips that you're looking for. Buy on the dips. It did dip right here, then you buy. Ito na yung major support niya, diba? We're at a major support right here. So, this was the best avenue to buy. Those people who didn't really know the fundamentals of PHA, yun yung mga naglabasan, right? But for me, PHA is something you look at you look at the fundamentals. You don't look at the chart of PHA that much because this is something you look into for longer terms, right? Hindi yung pang-chupit talaga. So PHA, that's for PHA. CPG, same with CPG. So CPG, testing the support again. So that's an area to buy. Just buy if there is a bounce. Just wait for the bounce. CPG, makikita nyo naman yung fundamentals of CPG. It's really doing well. It's just that the market is bearish right now. Worldwide market is bearish also. So yan. MRC, yan. MRC, right here. Yan, si MRC. Bumagsak si MRC, but now we are reaching the support again. For me, MRC is buy on dips, but don't commit that much to MRC because MRC is speculative. Hindi naman natin alam kung si PTNT mapipili, right? So, there's something behind MRC lang, especially now that PTNT needs funds. So, I guess MRC yung makukuha nila, doon sila kukuha ng pera kay MRC. So, if you wanna buy MRC, just wait for the bounce before you wanna get in kasi meron naman support na nagsusupport yan. And that's a major support right there for MRC. So, wait for the bounce for MRC. Next up is ABA. Right, si ABA kahapon, early in the day, umakyat. But went back down to the support. Right now, the Bollinger Band of ABA is already starting to constrict. Remember this formation. This is very familiar. Sinong gumawa ng ganitong formation sa Bollinger Bands noon? It was Annie, right? This is what I'm saying. Annie was doing this before. Umakyat, and then Bollinger Band is constricting again. And there it is. Depends kung saan magto-trigger siya. I think it's gonna trigger the above Bollinger Band again for ABA, and then umakyat na siya. So ABA is something you look at for longer term kasi the fundamentals of the company is getting better and better. Second quarter numbers plus 2,340%. That's a lot. That's a lot bigger compared to last year. And check out ABA's numbers. They have a very big retained earnings. Yung retained earnings ni ABA, ang laki. Pwede nilang ibigay as dividends yon, but I think they're going to be using it for future expansion. So since this is something good. Especially that it's a holdings company. Marami silang negosyo na pwedeng mapasukan, right, with that money. So that's a very good, those are very good numbers for ABA. That's why I'm still recommending ABA. We're now at the support, so buy as long as that support holds for ABA. That's the buy area already for ABA. Or naman, yan si Or, nagka-shake off and it's now at the support again. So buy as long as this support holds for Or. Ayan. Bakit may Fibo dyan? SSI. Si SSI, may nagsabi na sell na ba? Actually, we are at the buying levels already. Look at that. Near MA20, nagbabounce. Right, so, get in nearest to MA20 as you can. Yesterday, umabat yung malamit sa MA20 and that would have been a very good entry. But if you are a, conservative trader, you can wait for the bounce before you want to get in SSI. Uptrend na yan, right? So, if ever mag-bounce yan ng higher low, that's already enough. Then actually, baka ito ni retracement, mag-green na yan today. So, SSI is still a buy for me. CLI and CLI holding on to that support. We have higher lows right here. So, Bollinger Band is getting constricted. So, this is a good sign. So, CLI is now stabilizing, right? So, I guess CLI is already a buy as long as that support holds. ISM, yun, malakas si ISM. This was the dip we were waiting for, right? I've been telling you to buy already ISM dito pa lang and it's already going up, diba? Dito, meron akong sinabi na buy ISM, buy on dips. And when it failed the support, that's a even better dip, diba? You check out ISM as check their numbers. Kaya andyan sa bagger pick si ISM because I'm basing it on the fundamentals that they have, not really on their chart. And if it went down further, this is our avenue to buy more. And look at that, nanalo na sana kayo. Sa mga ipit dyan, if you're gonna see a red kay ISM, you can sell. Yung tinuro ko sa inyo, how to average down without adding funds, yung kung hindi ka nakapag-cut loss, especially me, I did not cut my losses. I was able to buy more kasi I didn't want to be really aggressive as of the moment kasi hindi pa naman siya uptrend. Mamaya na ako magbabuy more talaga pag uptrend na yan. So what I'm gonna do is, here, this is a gain. If I see a red one, I'm gonna be selling 20 or 30% of my stocks and then buy more on a retracement. At least makapag-average down ako slowly kay ISM. Right? So, yan. ISM is still a buy for me. Buy on dips. Right now, it's not doing a dip. So, wag muna. Right? Wait for the dip. Wag nyo hahabulin yan. Right? Baka mag-retrace yan at maipit kayo. Right? That's for ISM. For position picks ko today is GFC. Number one is GFC. Very solid move yesterday. That's a strong bounce for GFC. I'd say that's a buy already. That's a double bottom actually. An engulfing pattern yan. Right? That's an engulfing candlestick. Very solid engulfing candlestick. GFC is a buy for me. ECP and ECP. Ayan. Si ECP kakabounce na sa support. So this is something good for ECP. Right? Especially that ISM is going up and the rumor says that's the ECP fund nila. So, if that will happen, we're gonna be hitting two birds in one stone, diba? Kung pumasok lang kay ECP or either kay ISM. So, yeah, ECP starting to look good. Support is sideways, but RSI is going up. So, this is a bullish divergence right here. So, this is something good for ECP. Kakabounce niya lang, so you can enter ECP. And then, buy as long as that support holds, right? If that support holds, then that's your entry point. Ali, yan, si Ali, bullish naman yung pattern niya, and we're seeing 3 green candlesticks already. I guess this is it for Ali. This will be your entry point for ALI. Buy as long as that support holds. Konti ingat lang because we're working on a downtrend. This is somehow a bottom fishing strategy. So if you want to be a conservative player, you wait for the breakout before you really want to get in. But I'd say this is already an okay support. This is already an okay area to buy. For Ali, next is SMPH. I'm gonna be picking SMPH today. Sa mga tumitingin kay SMPH, this is a good price already for SMPH, 34. Right, 34 pesos. Yan, that's a good buy for SMPH. Why? Because support is holding. Right, for how many days that support has been holding already. And overall, SMPH is cheap right now. So okay pa yun sa SMPH. PLC is there. Support is holding. So ilang confirmation na support yan. You can test out that support if you want to. MER. Yan, si MER. We talked about this MER. We are waiting for the bounce kay MER. Ang lakas ng bounce kahapon. So this is good for MER. Nagkatsupitan nga lang. But that's a higher low, guys. Right? Higher low. Uptrend na naman yan si MER. Most probably. Kasi nag-bounce na siya pataas. Ang kalaban natin dito is the Fibonacci. Longer term Fibonacci is is still at the 0.5 levels. Hindi naman siya umabot sa 0.68. So this is kind of shaky, right? But on a shorter term, last swing high niya. This is the last swing high niya. This is reversal already on a shorter term. So dapat nakapasok tayo kahapon kasi nag-higher low yung entry niya. That was a confirmation. Nakachupit sana tayo. But right now, yes, on the shorter term, I think this is okay already. Just wait for the confirmation if you really want to get in. But on the last swing high, it's on a critical level. So we really can't tell as of the moment. But sayang naman kung uptrend na yan, diba? So just buy as long as that support holds. MBT, Metrobank, higher low, confirmation of the support right here. So buy as long as that support holds for MBT. The support is holding naman. Eto, DMW, one of the good companies out there. Nagsisimula na siya umakyat. Guys, not yet too late to get in DMW. Napakalit pa rin ng risk ninyo. Buy as long as that support holds. Right? This is already holding a good support right here. So DMW is a buy for me. Next up kay DMW is BPI. Marami ito ngayon because the blue chips are starting to show good signs, right? Especially ito si BPI. We have higher low confirmations right here, confirmation of support, and price action is starting to look well already. So yeah, BPI is something good. If you want to do a breakout play, you can wait for it to break out MA20 and use that as your support for BPI. Bloom. Yan, si Bloom. Good price action for the past 3 days. So that's a higher low support right there already. So I guess Bloom is okay already. CEB. Yan, si CEB then. This is a higher low and we have a support right there. So that's a good sign for CEB. Right? So yeah, I guess CEB is good to buy already. Right, so yeah, those are my picks. Those are my position picks for today. I'm gonna go to your questions and yung mga hinihingi ninyo na favor for for charting. Right, let's check out LR. Number 1 question kanina was LR. Nga pala guys, before we continue, we want to thank our sponsors, 2Trade Asia and 2tradeasia.com. Please check them out if you're looking for a good broker. If wala pa kayong broker na alam, a good broker that can, if ever casual trader lang kayo, hindi hardcore trader, right? There are brokers that are for hardcore trading like Timson. If you're not a hardcore trader talaga, casual trader lang na you wanna trade anytime, anywhere, 2Trade Asia is something good. They have a good mobile app. They're very fast, so you can, even if you're outside your house, wala kayo sa bahay, makaka-trade kayo using your cell phone, right? And they have good watcher options. Please notified kayo if your price to buy is there already or price to sell is there already, so you will know when to sell even if you're outside. So check out 2Trade Asia, 2tradeasia.com. O nga pala, if you wanna give me a tip, support the channel, please send me a message, right? So I can give you the bank details for where you can send tulong ninyo for Financial Freedom 101 if you wanna help the channel out. Also, please share the video, right? Yun din yung hingi ko sa inyo. Please share the video. Also, there's a way to help the channel without spending money. If wala pa kayong coins.ph account, create a coins.ph account. And coins.ph account using the link that I have on the video description. Right, the video description, Andyan yung coins.ph account ko. Use that link to create an account that will also help the channel in return. Ayun. So, tapos na ako sa plugging. Let's go to LR. Time check, it's 9:03. LR. Very solid move yesterday. It was backed up by good volume. So, this is something good. This is an engulfing pattern right here. So, we'll see if this will hold out, right? But LR, for me, is a very good company, right? Napakaganda ng company ni LR. It's just that the market is bearish right now. So, this is something you want to get into, pero antayin nyo lang yung stabilization because yesterday was an exaggerated movement. It might retrace, and pag nag-retrace yan, it's gonna be making a new support. At around this area right here, siguro gagawa ng support yan around this area. But if that will be a higher low, that will be a good test for LR. It happened here the past few days. Nag-engulfing siya dito, not a very strong engulfing pattern with Bollinger Bands. It formed a support after that, but the support failed. Right? This is what I'm telling you. If ever bearish ang market, usually supports do not hold that much. So, konting ingat lang. So, all you can do really if you're a trader is check out good companies. This is one of the good companies, and then check out their their technicals. Try to test out the support. If it fails, then just get out if ever matalo man kayo, right? That's for LR. Wait for the stabilization muna before you really wanna get in. CLC, yan, good move for CLC yesterday. And CLC, an engulfing pattern backed up by good what do you call this? By good good volume. Ayan, wala sa isip ko. Good volume, but it's a missed opportunity. Try to bargain for a bit. Hanggang dito, mga 3.24%. So, around 5.03 before you really wanna get in. At least, ma-manage ninyo yung risk nyo. Liliit ang risk ninyo for CLC. MRC naman. MRC, let's talk about MRC. Ayan. We talked about MRC already pala. Right, so, IRC. Ito, si IRC, the Swiss challenge is here. Right? Is done. Right, tapos na ang Swiss challenge. This is a very good topic. Let's talk about this. So IRC, I guess, is gonna be a very good stock to get into. The thing is, the technical analysis is gonna mess up with your mind. Remember, you wanna get in IRC because of the news, diba? So news driven ito. Usually, technical analysis do not play much role with the news, right? It can move in a day or it can't move in a day, but you will look at this as a long term. That is a very big project for IRC. That's gonna be giving them so much money in return also, because that's gonna be a very useful tool for the Filipinos, right? Maraming gagamit niyan. So IRC, look at it for long term, right? If ever pumasok kayo dyan, that's okay. And if bumaba man, just look to buy more, right? Unless na-chupitera talaga kayo. I don't want to recommend chupitin nyo sa IRC, especially in this bearish market. But I am inviting you to become an investor kay IRC. This is something very good for IRC. Right? Look at it for long term. Right, guys? Konting trading tip. If meron kayong trabaho, may trabaho kayo aside from trading, I don't really want to recommend trading, right? Huwag nyo nang pilitin mag-trade, right? You're trying to earn from your job, and you're also trying to earn from trading. You're chasing two rabbits, and as the saying goes, if you chase two rabbits, at the same time you end up catching none, right? Wala kayong mahuhuli niyan if ever. So if you have a job and then gusto niyo mag-trade, wag, okay? Just be an investor. And I'm inviting you to be an investor kay IRC. These are one of the companies you want to look into, right? As for trading, right? I mean, for investing, okay? Wag niyo nang habulin. That's just being greedy if you're working and then trading at the same time. That makes no sense, right? Next up for IRC, I want you to be what do you call this? Investor. Ang hirap nito ang hirap basahin. Look at that. Nag-breakout siya kahapon. But then again, bumalik na naman doon. But overall, it's a breakout. So if you want to trade this, you can use a breakout strategy dito. But if it fails, ang hirap is, andito yung support, napakalapit lang ng support, which is 2.41. What are you gonna do? This is gonna mess up with your mind. So, make up your mind, are you gonna use this as your support? Are you gonna use this as your second support? If ever mag-break man yan na second support, ang laki na ng talo ninyo, baka maging investor na lang kayo bigla. So, this is a very tricky situation right here for IRC. So, I invite you to be an investor. Just do a test buy here, wag kayo mag-all in. If it goes down yun, then meron pa kayong pera, di ba? Kasi hindi naman kayo nag-all in, meron pa kayong pera, then just buy more if it dips down. That's it for IRC. Yun yung strategy na gusto ko i-recommend for IRC. Let's go to STI. STI, still on a retracement right here. Let's see if this is a reversal already using Fibonacci. And if you don't know how to use Fibonacci retracements, you can check out my video. Nasa YouTube channel ko. Same channel as you're looking at right now. Look for Fibonacci retracements, how to use Fibonacci retracements. So we are at a critical level right here, 0.618. So nag-bounce naman siya. It didn't really pierce through 0.618. So that's good for STI. So this is a very healthy retracement right here. Pag nag-green yan, that will be a confirmation. You can use this 0.618 as your support. If it goes further down, and then umalis na kayo. Pag nag-green ito, that will be a good entry point for STI. Hindi pa naman siya reversal according to Fibonacci. Okay? So, yan. That's for STI. Wait for the bounce lang, right? Healthy pa naman yung pagbagsak niya. It's not yet really a reversal of that trend na ginawa ni STI. It's just that napakalaki lang talaga ng ginalaw ni STI. So, we're looking for an area to buy more, and then that will be our buy point pag nag-green yan. So, wait for the green one. Wait for the bounce for STI before you want to get in STI. Next is BDO. May request about BDO. Yes, that's a higher low right here. It pierced through the higher low support. So, konting ingat lang. Wait for the bounce. Wait lang tayo for the bounce for BDO before we really want to get in. So if ever it hits support again, I think that will be a good bullish divergence pattern. So hopefully it hit support, and then pag nag-hit ng support, we just buy at that area right there for BDO. Antay lang, upuan lang muna natin. Let's not be too aggressive. Vita is MPI. MPI. This is a good pattern right here for MPI. So this is looking good. It broke MA20, so that's good. It broke its initial downtrend. This is why I'm saying na maganda na si PSEI. Nag-pierce siya sa downtrend niya, so that's good. But this is a missed opportunity, and I don't like breakouts, right? So wait for the retracements as much as possible. Pag nag-retrace yan and bounce and makes a higher low at around this area, that is an uptrend. That is a buy for me. For MPI, that's the confirmation na uptrend na siya. So wait for the retracement na lang si MPI kasi medyo missed opportunity nito. Baka bumalik yan sa support and mag-pierce pa ng support, patay kayo, right? So konti ingat, don't be too aggressive in this position of MPI. Next up is Vita. Vita Rich, yes, this is my lesson. Pag nagta-trigger ng Bollinger Band, iwas muna. And nag-trigger na naman siya ng Bollinger Band. But RSI is looking good already, right? But still, I don't really trust RSI that much na wala pang gaano movement. RSI as a plane, I don't really trust that. I need more data to confirm that it will form a reversal. But right now, it's not doing anything. So, I don't want to get into Vita for now. TBGI, ayan. Si TBGI, umangat naman si TBGI. So, we'll talk about bargaining for a bit. Right? So, right here, TBGI, solid support bounce. Ang ganda ng bounce ng TBGI sa support. So, kung pinapanood nyo si TBGI dati, dapat nandyan na yan sa radar ninyo sa TBGI before kayo pumasok, diba? So, kung nasa radar nyo na si TBGI, this is trading. Right? Dapat yung stock na yan, pinanood nyo na before pa para makita ninyo yung support. Hindi yung umaakyat, napansin ko si TBGI, umakyat kahapon. So, okay ba pasukin si TBGI? Dapat dito pa lang, nakita nyo na yung support. Dapat matagal nyo nang linista yan si TBGI sa watchlist ninyo para hindi nyo ma-miss ang ganito mga movement. So right now, TBGI is 7.75%. Baliktad natin. Alright, it's negative 7.20% from the support. So that's a lot. So what you do is, I want you to bargain if you really want to get in kay TBGI. Ano niya lang kaka-bounce. So I want you to bargain at around 0.50, 0.51, and 0.50, 0.51, 0.52. Those three, 0.50 to 0.52, para lumiit ang risk ninyo. So you will be having a risk of around 6% lang, and you can cut your losses if you want to. After that, 5 to 6% ang risk ninyo. And yun, possible earnings ninyo is medyo malayo-layo pa naman. Possible earnings niya is 15. So that's around 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. So that's something good, right? So TBGI is a buy. Just try to bargain for a bit, right? Kasi that's a missed opportunity right there for TBGI. So try to bargain at 0.50 to 0.52. Cut loss below 0.50, 3% below that. Next is food. Let's talk about food. Food right now, kind of shaky. I don't really trust this kind of move. Can't really tell if wala tayong base kay food. But yeah, overall maganda naman si food. I can't say this is a good entry point. Let's plot the trend line. Siguro trend line na lang ang basihan natin talaga. Yan. So, wait for this to break the downtrend before you wanna get in kay food, right? Let's just wait for confirmation before we really wanna get in. Maganda naman si food na company overall. So, yeah. Next up is M-Wide. And si M-Wide, after the strong move the other day, nagpula siya kahapon with a very big volume. Malaki yung volume niya, pero selling yung volume, right? So, at least meron pa rin bumibili at a lower price. So, I think that's good. Price action-wise, tumataas naman yung buying. So, this is something good for M-Wide. But then again, this is a downtrend. This is a massive downtrend. This is a wedge right here. So, konti ingat lang. Just wait for it to really do a breakout before we can really confirm that this is a reversal already. You might want to check this out kasi ang ganda ng RSI right? Ang ganda ng RSI ni M-Wide, right? So, this is a very solid RSI already. So, I guess this is the reversal. It went down to 17. You can be aggressive and based on this RSI, pwede nyo pasukin yan. But I really want to recommend you to be more conservative. Wait for it to do a breakout on this downtrend, from this downtrend, before you really want to get in to confirm that. And that will be your base already, okay? For M-Wide. You can test out this support if you want to. Ito sa baba, there's a support right here naman diba? Dito siya nag-bounce around this area. So that's the support, that's the resistance. You can do either wait for a breakout or wait for it to go near support and bounce before you want to get in. Actually, malapit na naman siya. So, it's very low risk as of the moment. So, you can test that out. This is a good bottom fishing stock. Kasi overall, the fundamentals naman of the company is good. I'd say M-Wide is a buy, right? M-Wide is a buy for me. So, M-Wide is good. Next up is ATN. Yan, si ATN bumabagsak, but we have a support right here. So, we're waiting for the bounce. If you want to get in ATN, wait for the bounce before you want to get in. ATN is a very good fundamentally backed company. So, malayo-layo pa yung projection ni ATN. So, you look at ATN for long term, right? So, whenever you save money, just keep on buying ATN. Yeah, one of the sure stocks that will rocket up. Ang ganda ng project ni ATN, I tell you guys. Pag napatag na yung bukid na sa pagpatag pa lang kumikita na sila, and then after ng pagpatag, i-develop pa nila, kikita na naman sila. Sobrang dami nilang ways para kumita. So, ATN is a very good company to get into. If you see a bounce right here, RSI is telling us na mataas na siya, umaakit na siya. That's a bullish pattern right there. That will be a good entry point for ATN. Kasi alam natin na most probably aakit na yan sa ATN. Right now, hindi pa maganda ang market. So, when are you gonna get in? While the stock is cheap, or kung antayin mo yung bullish market na mataas na yung stock, diba? So, get in ATN already. ICT. Let's talk about ICT. And si ICT, we did bottom pick ICT dito. I did recommend ICT here sa baba. Right? And now it's going up and going up. But we are seeing a solid resistance right here. So I don't want you to really be aggressive. Antayin nyo yung resistance ma-break before you wanna get in. But somehow, the price action is showing us a higher low right here. So yeah, just wait for a breakout. This is an ascending triangle pattern again. Right here. So this is telling us that the ICT is bullish, right? It's just that it is showing a resistance right there. So konting ingat muna kay ICT. Just wait because RSI is telling us that it's bearish right here. So that's a bearish pattern right there. So to break that bearish pattern, it has to do a breakout before you want to get in. So I want you to wait for a breakout before you really want to get in ICT. Right? IDC naman, si IDC, we are very near the support already right here. So, wait lang tayo ng bounce kay IDC. Pag nag-bounce yan, that's a very solid support to get into and time to plant seeds again. Right? Nagkaka-negative stigma lang talaga after the ipitan kay IDC. Right? So, IDC, VLL, right? VLL right here. So, VLL, kind of tricky si VLL, right? It's still on a downtrend, so I don't want you to be aggressive. I am seeing good price action for the past days. May green dito. Pula siya yesterday, pero the buying is already at a higher level right there. So, medyo struggle siya. So, this is kind of tricky, right? RSI is looking good. Look at this right here. Lower prices, but RSI is going up already. So, that's somehow a bullish pattern right there. This is a wedge right here. So, I want you to wait for a breakout before you want to get in. I did send you out a pattern. May pattern tayo na meron akong Facebook page na sa website ko. I'm just gonna give you the link. Andun yung mga patterns. financialfreedom101.co. I'm gonna post this in the comments. Right. Trading cheat sheets. Right, this is gonna be a very helpful page sa inyo. Right. So, I'm gonna give you the link of this page right today. Mamaya, ngayon sa comments. This is a wedge pattern right here. I'm just gonna click on that. So, this is the wedge pattern from falling wedge during a downtrend, rally up, and another downtrend. So, that's the wedge right there. All you need to do is, medyo maliit eh. So, pasensya na. All you need to do is plot the resistance, and once it breaks out, that's your entry point. This is the link of the cheat sheets. If you don't know this yet, bigay ko sa inyo ito. Let me go to the live. Bakit nasara? Right. Bakit nawala? Ayan. And so, yun. So, that's the link of the cheat sheet. That is gonna help you in return. Okay? So, yan. This is a wedge pattern kay VLL. So, wait for the breakout before you really want to get in. Jason said something, projected opening kay now is 6.0. That's a big drop for now. Right? I guess masakit ito for now holders. Sadly, 6.0 is right here. Ito yung projected opening kay now. 6.0. This is a big drop right here. So, this is gonna be very painful. So, I'm really sorry sa now holders. I don't think this is gonna be a good experience for you guys. It's gonna be dropping back down to 6.0. So, that's gonna be painful. So, yan. Really sorry about that. Can't do anything about it. The news, bad news always happens. So, we can't expect when they come or when they don't. So, really sorry about that. Next question is ANI, SSI, TBGI, Food, MWIND, ATN, ICT, IDC, BLL. B-Core. Yan, si B-Core. B-Core. Time check, it's 9:21. So, I'm just gonna finish the picks natin. Right. So, B-Core broke support. I want you to stay away from it for now. It's not really good. Bearish market and then bad plus the bad stigma. But overall, B-Core has good has good fundamentals. So, I'm just gonna be waiting for the reversal of B-Core before I want to get in. IMI still doing a retracement. So, antayin lang tayo ng bounce before we really want to get in kay IMI. Pag nag-bounce yan, that will be a higher low. Right? We have an expected support right here. So, baka mag-bounce yan dyan. Right? If it bounces, then that's our entry point for IMI. That's the confirmation of a support. So, wait for the bounce. LTG, and si LTG, pababa pa rin ang pababa. So, again, I don't want you to be very aggressive. Just wait for a confirmation bounce before you want to get in LTG. As of the moment, wala pa. Ang laki ng selling volume yesterday. RSI is already starting to look well naman. So, let's just wait for the bounce before you want to get in. RSI right now, price is going down, but RSI is already going up. So somehow it's looking good for our LTG already. Just wait for the bounce before you want to get in. For these kinds of mga divergence, you always want to wait for the bounce before you want to get in. Baka mag-bounce yan today. So abangan ninyo si LTG. Right, pag hindi naman nag-bounce, wag muna. Don't be aggressive. Next up is Ionics. So Ionics is somehow holding on to a new support right here. Let's plot the trend line niya. This is horizontal line. Alt H pala yung horizontal line. So this is a horizontal line right here. But look at RSI. Starting to go up. I'd say if there's a green right here kay Ion, this is a buy. Wait for the bounce for Ion. Bukas, isusulat ko si Ion today. Tingnan ko ito si Ion bukas. Right? If you are an aggressive trader, check out Ion today. Right? Baka mag-bounce yan today. That can be a good entry. This is a very solid support now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 times na yan na hit. So that's a good support. That's a very solid support already. RSI is already looking good. Starting to go up already. So that's a good sign for Ion. Buy na sa akin si Ion. Buy on the bounce. Right? Lastly is RCB. Yan. Si RCB. Yun. We did talk about ano ba natin na napag-usapan ba natin si RCB? I think hindi. But this was an ascending triangle. Ang ganda ng bounce ni RCB. Right, so let's check out your risk if pwede pa mahabulin si RCB. You can use this as your support. Yeah, I think it's still okay. Try to bargain if you want to. At least meron kayong base dito. So you can use this previous breakout as your entry point, right? As your support, right? So buy as long as that support holds for RCB. Right, that's looking good for RCB. Right, ang ganda nun Ganda ng bounce na yun ni RCB. So yeah, RCB, sayang, hindi natin na panood yung breakout niya kahapon. So this is looking good for RCB, right? For the banks, really, mga blue chips natin ngayon are looking good. Overall, yung pagbagsak ni RCB, RSI was already going up. So reversal was gonna happen anytime soon. This was a bullish downfall kay pababa siya, but RSI is starting to go up already. So that was a solid move for RCB. Yes, it's 9:35. I guess that's it for today, guys. Si Now, konti ingat lang muna, iwas lang muna. I think this is gonna delay the telco again. So baka yung mga telco na nagsisulputan kahapon, baka bumagsak sila. So konti ingat muna. Don't be aggressive, please. On a bearish market, don't be aggressive. Stay light. Maliit na pera lang ipasok ninyo. Huwag kayo mag-all in. Never go all in a stock. Right? Ready your cut loss, especially if you're into trading. Right? That's it for today. I'll see you again tomorrow. Let's get rich together. Pasensya na if hindi ko mabasa lahat, okay? Just send me a message. I'll do my best to answer you. October 20, I'll be there in Manila. So, if hindi pa kayo napag-register, konti na lang ang seats available. Please check out the poster for the Manila na seminar. I'll see you there. Also, October 14, that is this weekend na Bacolod. I'll see you there, Bacolod, okay? I'll see you there. Konti na lang seats available for Bacolod. So, yeah. No, Jojo's low projected opening ni Now is 5.51 na. Yeah, so expected. I did expect for it to go down and bumaba na. What a sell-off. Now at 5.0. Pasensya na sa mga may hawak ng Now. Alright, 5.0 na. So, I guess that's it for today. Really sad for the Now holders. This is gonna be a big drop for you. But then again, that's the stock market, right? Let's get rich together. Bye-bye, guys. Oh.